So I spent way more than I thought I did. Hello everybody and welcome to the start of Advent Calendar season 2024. It's the most disappointing time of the year. Advent calendars filled with tiny little bottles and sticky stickers. This is the first video of the entire Advent Calendar season. Today we're going to be doing just like a rundown, just like a run through of all of the Advent calendars that I purchased so far and the ones yet to come. Or at least the ones that I've already ordered but haven't been delivered yet. So yeah, there will be more than this. Oh, hold on. There's a second layer. We have a whole lot of Advent calendars and I would say not a whole lot of time to get through them, but you and I both know that's a lie. Advent calendar season is not bound by the confines of time. But this year I know I said it every year, but this year I'm really gonna try to get through like all of the Advent calendars in a reasonable amount of time and have like one video posted at least every day in December. That's like the goal, that's the dream, that's the mission. Alright, so today I'm just gonna be grabbing Advent calendars from behind me here. I was gonna like go ahead and make a list of all like the stuff about them and the prices and all that kind of stuff, but I thought it might be better if just like you and I together, like I go grab an Advent calendar and I just quickly look up what ridiculously absurd price I paid for it, and then I can share it with you guys along with my horror. Honestly though, I really don't think I purchased that many expensive ones this year. At least not yet. I do think it's fun to get a look of everything that we're gonna go through this season and also add up like the total amount that I spent on it versus the total value of these boxes. And also if you guys know the calendar that you don't see here or don't hear me mention, leave it down below in the comments and I can add the collection. Alright, so let's just go ahead and begin, shall we? Alright, first calendar we have here is the Sephora Favorites Advent Calendar 25 Days of Beauty Must-Haves. They went ahead and made it easy for us right here. Final sales, 99 snackaroonies, but apparently the retail value is $366. Do I believe them? I don't fully remember what came in last year, so like it's always a surprise, pretty much no matter what. But this one I remember being better than the Sephora like collection Advent calendar, so the favorites are typically better than the collection, but there is one that should be worse than them all. And I cannot wait to unbox it. I think it's gonna be the first unboxing of the year, and that is the next Advent calendar we have here, which is the infamous Sephora Beauty Insider like points per calendar. You know, the one that you can buy for 2,500 points on the Sephora website. Now see here, I have made it this far with being tagged in like 1,000 videos about this Advent calendar without seeing a single spoiler. And I just accidentally looked at like the top back corner of this box and I saw something that made my skin shiver. Okay. Apparently this is the worst Advent calendar ever produced by Sephora. And that's a big claim. That's a huge claim. So we'll see if it lives up to that title, but I'm so excited to get into this box. Oh my god. Now the problem is with this one, if I'm going to write down like the cost versus the value, that's a bit of a tricky situation, because technically you could consider this calendar to be the cheapest calendar that we got if I had 2,500 Sephora points, which I absolutely do not. Technically it would be free. Now on the other hand, each one singular point at Sephora is $1, meaning that you had to spend $2,500 at Sephora in order to get. So I'm just gonna go with the cost, at least how much I paid for it on eBay, because again, I have not spent $2,500 at Sephora in order to be able to purchase this Advent calendar. So I purchased this Advent calendar. I'm fairly certain it's like 100% real and legitimate. I bought it for $69 plus like $8 in shipping. It's like 82 bucks. We'll go, you know, yeah, we'll just put 82. That'll work. I don't know if there was an advertised value. I haven't heard anybody talk about the value. So that one is maybe TBD. That one might be TBD. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's somewhere between 0 and like $10 to $15, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they'll surprise us. This is so heavy. I just had to go ahead and talk about this Advent calendar because this is the one, like, I'm very excited about a lot of the Advent calendars that we have coming. You know, P. Louise, Space NK is down there. I'm really excited about a lot of them, but like Vogue, it had my heart last year, and this Advent calendar I'm so excited for. I think it's beautiful. It's so classic and simple, like with that little velvet ribbon and just the red. It weighs 500,000 pounds, which is a good thing. That's really exciting. I haven't opened it up yet. I want to be surprised by what it looks like on the inside, all the little doors and stuff. It was beautiful last year. I still have it in my garage and I refuse to get rid of it. it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I refuse to get rid of it. That'll be fine. Right there is good. Don't fall over, please. Now this one is a little pricey. A little pricey. But honestly, last year's I just thought was like, it was phenomenal. So like if you can splurge for an advent calendar and you want one that has a little bit of everything in it, like makeup, skincare, kind of accessory type things, then this is the one that I would go for. I did mention splurge, right? If you're splurging, this is the one you can go for. I'm starting to sweat. Okay, so the British Vogue festive calendar for 2024. Worth over $1,650. Actually, it's worth even more than that. The listed value is in pounds, so it's 1,650 pounds, but it is 2,132 US dollars. That's fantastic. That's a great value. Can be yours for the low price of 465 US dollars. Pretty much right after I just got done talking about I didn't think I bought any like super expensive ones this year, but it was so beautiful last year and I loved it so much. So I'm really hoping that'll be worth it. Plus, they are still donating $75,000 from the proceeds of this calendar to different charities, which I think that's really nice. And it just, you know, it's a hefty, full, voluptuous advent calendar, and I can't wait to get into it. I'm gonna pretend like I'm purchasing it again just so I can see how much shipping is. This one is still available, so that's really exciting. Watch me accidentally order another one. Because it's an international order, it is charging me $40 for shipping. So in total, I paid $505 for this advent calendar. It's making me like the teensiest bit nervous that it's not sold out. I feel like it sold out really fast last time. Maybe it's because it was their first year, but it's not sold out. I'm a little bit nervous about that. All right, so next up here, we have an advent calendar that seems loose. Y'all okay in there? Okay, everything's fine. This is an advent calendar we've never done before on the channel. This is an Anthropologie advent calendar. This is my first purchase ever from Anthropologie, so that's kind of exciting. They almost sucked me in a couple of times with those giant like Harry Potter mirrors. That was almost a $1,300 late night purchase there numerous times. They had casted a spell on me. This is from Anthropologie, right? I'm not making that up. Yeah, it was right there. So this is the Anthropologie 24 Days of Beauty Advent Calendar. It retailed for $98 and supposedly has a worth of $304. So, you know, that's a couple of times your money. That's okay. Apparently, it did sell out fairly quickly, but they were selling them on eBay, like 195 bucks. But I'm excited. I almost kind of wish it was like a home version. It did have a home version. I think that would be kind of cute. I see a bunch of Anthropologie stuff that I think is adorable. They could put like little tiny teacups or something in there, like napkins, ornaments, things like that. I would love like a home version because I've never purchased any Anthropologie home stuff, but I would like to if it weren't for the money. All right, Lord of Mercy Sephora. This is almost out of hand. Like it's kind of getting out of hand. They said, all right, you think the one advent calendar we have is garbage? Let's put out 7. And if maybe one of them will stick. So we have the Sephora favorites over there. Sephora favorites advent calendar. Those are like non-Sephora brand products. But these, all 3 of them here, are all from the Sephora collection. For some reason, we have 2 24-day advent calendars and then we have a 7-day after advent calendar. I'm assuming the one in the pretty like shiny box here is like the premium version of the advent calendar, if such thing exists in existence. I purchased all these guys directly through the Sephora app. Let's start with the littlest one here. So we have the 7-day after advent calendar. This is supposed to be for the after advent time. I guess it's a countdown to like New Year. Oh. That's my alarm to go buy the Victoria's Secret advent calendar with a 40% off coupon. I know it's gonna be the same thing that it is every single year. Like I know it is, but I did see like a picture of it with some spoilers and it looked like some things were a little bit different. And if I can get 40% off, I'll get it. If they won't let me use the coupon, then I probably won't get it, probably. I have till 11 o'clock to decide. I would ask you guys to let me know down below in the comments what I should do, but it takes it from $210 to, with everything, tax, shipping, all that kind of jazz, to $133, which is a much better deal. I'll mull it over. I'll think about it. Anywho, back to what we were doing. This little triangle here, this little cheese wedge, was $35. Now, unlike the other ones, for some reason, it doesn't give me a value, like straight out on the website. That could be concerning. But for now, I'm not seeing any claim of value for this little piece of pizza right here. Is that anywhere on the box? I'm gonna look at the back. That's where they keep all the secrets. I'm gonna assume it's not a ton. It's only 7 days worth of items, but apparently there are 8 items on the inside. This one is $50, like a $15 difference, and you get 24 items in this one. This one has $132 value at $50. So this one, I don't know. TBD. That brings us to the next most expensive advent calendar. All of them have the same theming of moving lights. It is supposed to have 24 days of surprises in it with an exclusive surprise on the last day. I cannot wait. Like, breath is being held already. It also promises to have makeup, skincare, bath. Oh yay, we'll get more little, Nespresso pods of gel and accessories. Heaven forbid there's a Sephora advent calendar without some type of little, hair scrunchy bobbly thing, or like a tiny nail file or a teeth checking mirror. It wouldn't be Sephora without it. So that one is $50 with a $132 value. Next up here, we have the Sephora advent calendar, 25 surprises, moving lights, but box form. This calendar was $89, a $90 calendar with a $170 value. Alright, so those are the 3 other Sephora advent calendars. Next up we have another advent calendar that I'm very excited about because I see so many things from this brand. Free People, it's everywhere. But again, I have never purchased a singular item from Free People before because of money. It's very expensive. Okay, I'm assuming this one is sold out. I tried to go to the link on the website and it took me to like an oops page. But before I saw that it said it was $300. Maybe that's the value. I'm hoping that's the value. I don't think I paid $300 for this. Okay, it was $148, which is still pretty expensive, but at least it wasn't $300. This is their beauty advent calendar. It's their 24 days of beauty advent calendar. It's supposed to have beauty favorites of all kinds, including four full-size products. Wowzers. Wow, that's so much. That's so many for $148. Okay. Tons of skincare. That's great if you love skincare. It seems like there's gonna be some perfumes and makeup and that kind of stuff in it. So just your standard kind of beauty advent calendar. Kind of a pricey one for like its size and value and how many full-size products you get, but we never tried it before, so I'm excited. I think it'll be fun and hopefully. Speaking of fun, look at this cute little thing. Look at it. It's a grocery shopping buggy thing. I would have freaked out over this when I was little. Are you kidding me? Playing grocery store with this cute little pink shopping cart bag? What is this called? It's not a holdable buggy. What is this called? Just a basket. Just like a grocery basket. This is adorable. I wasn't gonna buy the Benefit Advent Calendar this year. I told myself no, because in the past it has been, at least the one that was like smaller, it has been the same exact like 14 mascara samples. How one brand can have 14 different mascaras, I will never know. That's what it was. And then they did like the larger version and I was like, well, I gotta try that. And it just wasn't fantastic. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna skip on Benefit this year. And then I saw this and I was like, oh, I feel like giant size Barbie. This also arrived to my house like in August. What are you doing sending out advent calendars that early? I have been seeing this all over my TikTok and everything. And every time I see it, I have to like, I was gonna scroll past it real fast so none of the surprises get ruined. But honestly, this here is the biggest and bestest surprise of the advent calendar is this grocery basket. This is like, I should probably start telling you all like, the names of stuff and things before I start rambling. But this is the Gorgeous Grocer, the Benefit 24 Days of Beauty Treats Advent Calendar. This one was $164. I wonder how much of that was plastic basket. And the value of it is $322. Again, I wonder how much of that is plastic Benefit basket. It's so cute though. It's so cute. I'm gonna enjoy this one even if the inside stinks. Okay, taking a little break from beauty stuff right now. We are gonna have some advent calendars that are not beauty related, but this one here is the Netflix advent calendar, which I'm really excited about. I watch Netflix. Although now that I'm looking at like the little like names here of the TV shows and things that they have listed on the outside of the box, I might not watch as much Netflix as others, or I just watch Stranger Things and The Great British Baking Show over and over again, which is, that's the answer. I do watch Netflix a lot. It's just a couple of things, and Criminal Minds and Supernatural, just the same like 3 or 4 shows. So the problem here is I haven't seen Bridgerton, One Piece, Rebel Moon, or The Outer Banks. But I'll learn something on this day. Maybe I'll attempt to get like through at least a few episodes of each of those things before we do this calendar, so that way I know a little bit what's happening. So this advent calendar, I purchased it through Walmart, paid very quickly. It was $89.96 on Walmart, and then there's a $5 tax, so this was $95. I don't know if this is something you could purchase directly through like the Netflix website. It looks like they're still available on Walmart's website for that price. For some reason, people are selling it for like a decent amount more, like double that price on Poshmark and Macari and things. All right, so for the $90 Netflix advent calendar, I'm not seeing anywhere where it says like a potential value. So that doesn't have a value or anything on the actual listing. So unfortunately, I may have to mark that one as TBD as well. But you know, I think this is gonna be an interesting and fun one. Definitely something different, something new we haven't done on the channel before. I just might need to quickly intake some media, like real fast. All right, next up here, we have a beautifully outer packaged Avant advent calendar. Now this one's gonna come with a story for its own video because I'm a little frustrated with Avant and their advent calendar, but the packaging of this is really, really pretty. I love the black with the gold, like the celestial look. Super, super pretty. As we know from every single subscription that we've ever received in our entire lifetime, Avant makes very expensive skincare. Is it worth that much money? Who am I to say? Who am I to judge? Avant is a UK-based company, so this was £99. I did have to pay for shipping, which was $11.99, so the total was £110.99. But if you don't include the shipping and just the 99 pounds, this was $128.43. I'm adding that 43 cents on there. Every little bit counts. And they say that their advent calendar, the Dreams advent calendar for 2024, is worth 807 pounds, which is 807 pounds in USD. $1,046.90. $1,046.90. So that's a pretty good ratio, to be fully honest. That's a really, really high value. I'm hoping there's some stuff in here we've never seen before, maybe some exclusive items to the calendar, something like that. But the box itself is really beautiful, at least the outer sleeve. All right, next up here we got Neiman Marcus. So the Neiman Marcus Beauty Holiday Advent Calendar is $225. It is still available on the Neiman Marcus website. Hey, well dang on it, I didn't get that. Apparently you can get a $50 gift card with a $200 purchase. I'm hoping they're gonna give me the supposed value of this little guy here. Ooh, they do, 980 bucks, okie dokie. It says, indulge in the Neiman Marcus Holiday Advent Calendar, a limited edition collection of deluxe beauty samples that promise to surprise and delight, pamper yourself or a fellow beauty lover. All of them are samples. $225, $980 in value. Not a full size. Not one Neiman Marcus. Okay. All right, so $225 with a $980 value. It's a decent like monetary value. I just can't imagine 24 to 25 beauty samples adding up to $980 without a single full size in there, but we'll see. Man, I'm telling you, these pinks, they're like blinding. Get back in there. Oh no. Next up here, we have the 2024 Ipsy Advent Calendar. I'm very curious as to what random $100 item that you can get for $5 on AliExpress we'll find in this box this year. $199? Was it that much last year? Worth over $700. Is this the same advent calendar? Am I looking at do I got the right one? Okay, nope, apparently they only have one advent calendar on their website. It does seem like it's still available if you were an Ipsy member. So you have to be like an actual Ipsy member to pay the $200 to get the advent calendar. Right now it has one review with a 5-star rating. It has a bunch of stuff. Thank you very much, Savannah M. Thank you. Thank you. That's a good review. Alrighty, Ipsy, 200 bucks, 700 in value. We'll see, we shall. All right, next up, this little cutie here. We do this advent calendar every single year. The packaging's really precious on this. Looks like a little gingerbread house, super duper adorable. This is from Sugarfina. It is the 24 Taste of Christmas, a candy tasting collection. Because we do this every single year, I'm hoping we have some new exciting candies to try, but we do also have other candy advent calendars coming. Oh, I guess I should tell you guys how much it costs and all that jazz. So for a candy advent calendar, it is a little bit expensive because you honestly don't get a ton of candy inside of here, and most of it's like gummy candies, so not your most expensive, you know, chocolates and truffles and things like that. This is $55. I don't know if they're going to give you any type of value for this. The value I think is just being able to eat candy. I don't think they give like a monetary value for this little guy, but I mean, it's cute and it's fun. It is also still available on the Sugarfina website if you want to check it out. All right, so I have a couple of Macy's ones here, and I have another one that is not pictured. I have ordered a third Macy's advent calendar. I just have the two for right now. We'll start off with the lesser expensive box. This is the Macy's 25 Days of Beauty advent calendar. This was $99 and it supposedly has a value of $293, which, you know, not bad. I wonder if they're including the coupon. I don't know if this year's gonna have a coupon, but just something in my gut tells me there's gonna be a coupon. Macy's loves my coupon. This calendar, and I think the other one that hasn't arrived yet, says it was created for Macy's. I don't know who's behind the scenes like puppeteering the Macy's advent calendar, but maybe it's them who loves a coupon. All right, so $99 with a $293 value. And then next up we have the fancy version. This is the Macy's 12 Days of Luxury Beauty advent calendar. This one was $120, so like 20 bucks more. Okay, so not like a crazy amount more. And then it also has a $322 value. This one also was created for Macy's. I don't know who these like secret advent calendar making people are. This one has 12 items and 12 days, so that value is much more condensed down in this calendar than it is in this one. Final Macy's advent calendar that I don't have here with me, but it is ordered, is the 25 Days of Beauty Besties. This advent calendar was $75. It has a $240 value, and it has like better ratings than either of these calendars. I don't think we've ever done a Beauty Besties calendar for Macy's, but you know, I'm excited to see what it is. Oh, well, that's awful pretty. I never really looked at what was on the front of this calendar from Lancome, but it's really pretty. Oh, and it's a rose. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, they like their roses, the Lancome. The Lancome advent calendar for 2024 is an online exclusive. It was $190 with a $693 value. It has pretty good ratings though, a 4.5 star with 138 reviews. That's not too bad. I do kind of remember the Lancome advent calendar last year being pretty good and also being really like interesting. The packaging on the inside was really cool, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's in here. Ooh, I'm so excited about this one. The packaging's so cute. Oh my gosh, it's precious. Next up here we have the Beekman 1802 advent calendar, and this thing is stinking cute. I feel like the lights are definitely making it a bit hard to see some of these like more white bright calendars, but it looks like a massive book and I think it is adorable. There's a little goat on the front. It says there's no place like home. I want to open it so bad. I've not peeked inside of here, but I'm sure the inside's going to be adorable as well. No, you can't. This calendar was $179 with a $403 value, and it says that it's filled with 24 cult favorite bestsellers and new launches for face and body. Plus, there are 16 full-size items in here. 16, not none, 16. Thank you, Beekman. I'm just really excited to see what all is going to be in here. I really enjoyed the one from last year. I think the products are going to be super cute. Hopefully there's another cute little like goat figure and maybe less. What was in the pins? I think there's several days of pins. Maybe less pins, more like goat figurine. I don't know if that would be better, goat figurines, but that would be better for my purposes. But so cute. I'm really excited about this one. Okay, speaking of cute, look how adorable this is. Oh my, I love this packaging. It looks like a giant camera, like a big old Polaroid. This is also a brand new advent calendar to the channel. We've never done a She Glam advent calendar before. So this one is the She Glam Memory Box advent calendar, and I think it's precious. Okay, well apparently this is available like through the She Glam website and also Shein. I didn't know that. So, oh, making connections up here. She Glam and Shein. Is She Glam like the makeup section of Shein? I did not know that. I truly did not know that. Wow. Okie dokie. Well, this advent calendar was $84.99. Why do these companies make it so hard to find a daggone value for their advent calendars? Just tell me how much it's worth. It's okay, well, it's a little bit cheaper on the Shein website. It's $75.99, but on like the description thing, it says that it's worth $45, which is less money than that. I'm gonna assume that's a typo, but unfortunately this is yet another one that like finding the actual value of it is really hard. At least it's adorable. Look, just so cute. Okay, in the trend of adorable and cute advent calendars, little kitty advent calendar. And it's precious. I don't even have any earthly idea. I don't remember ordering this like at all whatsoever. This is the Paul and Joe 2024 advent calendar. Anything could be in here. I could have accidentally ordered just an advent calendar of cat treats. Maybe this is Paul and this is Joe and this is a calendar of their treats. So it's gonna be really interesting learning what it is that I purchased inside of this adorable advent calendar. Okay, let's not panic yet. Okay. Slight panic. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Well, before I clicked on so I typed in Paul and Joe advent calendar 2024, And when it popped up on like the Google search, it said $310. And I was like, okay, that's probably, you know, like the value, because they'll do that sometimes, like, oh, it's $310, but like, just kidding, you only actually have to pay $100. But apparently that's not the case. So yeah, this little Kit Kat advent calendar here, you look angry now. But no, this one is $310 with a $500 value. Okay. I'm sure I saw some type of advertisement or something telling me like about the advent calendar, because I don't think I would have like just hunted down this advent calendar. So I'm sure I saw something that intrigued me enough to purchase it for $310. At least I hope so, because that's expensive. Oh, those are Paul and Joe's cats. Oh, that's actually cute. Okay, so the cats themselves are not Paul and Joe. They just belong to Paul and Joe. Adorable. Okay, so guaranteeing the joy of anticipating Christmas, the calendar contains 24 panels, one for each day of Advent. Behind them, makeup and skincare products, as well as surprises to create your most beautiful looks. So it is like a beauty-based kind of advent calendar. It is really, really cute. So I'm excited. All right, let's go ahead and get this big boy out of the way. This is the Cult Beauty advent calendar. Now this advent calendar is one that tends to sell out very quickly every year. So this one is unfortunately already sold out, but they do already have the wait list open for 2025. So if you're wanting to jump on it, you can go ahead and sign up for that. Now this is a $305 advent calendar, but it has a value of $1,427. That's what I mean about like value. That's a huge, huge value. I do believe this is a 25-day advent calendar, but on here it says the 2024 calendar is overflowing with over 40 beauty icons, including an incredible 19 full sizes and 8 Cult Beauty exclusive brands. There's just to be makeup, hair care, skincare, and body care in here. I do believe it was pretty skincare heavy last year, but I mean the value, that's a hard value to beat. So I'm very excited to dig our way through this giant honking calendar. Next up here we have the MAC 24K advent calendar, and I bought this on eBay. I don't know why it wasn't available for me to purchase, not on eBay. That's where I got this one from. This calendar is available to purchase on the MAC website now. I don't think it was for some reason when I purchased it. I think it was maybe released in the UK first or something, and I don't know if it was coming to the United States, so I bought it on eBay. I don't know. This is a $225 advent calendar, and it has a value of $471. This is a 24-day advent calendar, and it says it has 24 full-sized and mini items. So hopefully a good amount of full-sized in here for the price and for the value. But yeah, I'm hoping we see something a little bit different, maybe minus the keychain. All right, moving along here. This is another one that I thought I was not doing this year. I was like, absolutely not, because it's the same daggone thing every year. But the box looks really cute. She got me with the packaging. Every time you can get me with the packaging. So the next calendar we have here is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Charlotte's Beauty Treasure Chest of Love advent calendar. Charlotte, okay. You can see like a pattern of how much you pay for an advent calendar versus like the claimed value. Usually it's a good amount more. Usually it is. So this calendar here was $220 with a $300 value. And yes, granted, that's 80 bucks. That 80 bucks is a good amount of money. But when you're looking comparison-wise at the other advent calendars, that's that might not be the best deal on the market. This is only a 12-day advent calendar, so each of the products are fairly expensive at $25.88 like per item. It's supposed to have makeup and skincare stuff in it, and the box, it does look pretty cute. It does look like a pretty cute box, so we'll see if this one's any better than previous years. It's definitely, I feel like it's more compact, but smaller than previous years, but we'll see. It looked adorable. Okay, next up in this blue cube here, I have almost 0% idea what is this is. It's really heavy, I do know that. It is a 31 Days of Dazzle Holiday 2024 Advent Calendar from Blue Mercury. And this definitely is a brand new advent calendar to the channel. We've never done an advent calendar from this brand before. I've never heard of this brand before, I think anyway. And please be advised that I buy all of these myself. I order them, I type in my credit card information or plug in my PayPal information all myself. These have not been sent to me. I'm not getting like paid to advertise anything. I, at some point, ordered this with the knowledge that I was ordering it and then forgot that I had that knowledge, and now I don't know really what it is that much. But I'm sure at some point I saw it and was like, oh man, that would be good for advent calendar season. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. I'm wondering if this is just like a retailer for other skincare stuff. So I'm guessing this is gonna be a fairly heavily skincare influenced advent calendar for $300. Worth $1,315 though. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing the Facebook advertisement about this. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never heard of this advent calendar before, and it's worth $1,300. We gotta try that for the channel for advent calendar season. So this is, it's out of stock, unfortunately, but there's supposed to be 31 days of stuff in here. That's pretty cool. It doesn't look like there's just skincare stuff in here either. It looks like there's gonna be some makeup and maybe some fragrance. So I'm actually really excited about this. I'm glad that I bought it without memory of it, but I'm glad that we got it. Alrighty, so we have just a couple more advent calendars here, like in my actual physical possession, and then we'll just do a quick rundown of the other ones that haven't been delivered yet. This is the FabFitFun advent calendar. This little guy here was $89.99 with a $351 value. That's not too bad. That's not too shabby. I feel like you probably have to be a member though, right? I feel like that would make sense. Okay, yeah, it does look like you have to be a FabFitFun member to be able to purchase this, but it is still available on the website if you guys are interested in it, if you want to purchase it. Okay, next up here, a very pretty box. Oh, it looks really pretty on the camera. This is from Kitsch, and the daggone TikTok got me to buy this one. I don't know if I'd ever heard of Kitsch before until I saw an advertisement for this calendar pop up on my TikTok, but it looks really pretty. Alright, so what I'm seeing here on the Kitsch website, we have the 12 days of Kitsch advent calendar. It's $75.24, and apparently the total value of it is $140. There are 12 days of wish, that's really hard for me to say, wish list worthy beauty favorites with their first ever holiday advent calendar. That's probably one of the reasons that we haven't done a Kitsch advent calendar before, is because it didn't exist up until this point. It says full-size products. It doesn't say how many, but it says full-size products. So I'm assuming all 12. That would be really nice. It says on here is just to get 12 days of beauty essentials from satin scrunchies to skincare tools for a luxurious daily treat. Okay. So I don't know if there's going to be much in the way of like skincare, makeup, that kind of thing in here, but hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's fun. We'll see. I don't know. It's looking pretty cute, so I'm excited. Real fast. Look how cute this is. This is adorable. This is a gnome advent calendar. Anna sent it to me. Thank you very much, Anna, for sending this my way. I'm very excited. This is going to be adorable. It has to be adorable. It's gnomes. Next up here is an advent calendar that my mom was very excited about. This is a Love Actually X Revolution advent calendar. Oh, well, okay. It was $48 when I bought it, but this calendar is now $38.40. Apparently this has a $78 value, so you know, a $48 advent calendar, at least what I paid for it apparently, versus $78. Not a crazy amount of value there, but I think if somebody you know and love really loves Love Actually, because the people who love that movie really love that movie, this would probably be precious, right? This is an adorable little gift, and it's a little heart and everything. So cute. All right, next up here we have the Space NK advent calendar, and I think this is beautiful. If I had like a quirky little house, just, you know, just like a really cool decorated home. I currently don't. There's almost no decorations. Oh, but that Christmas tree. And I made, they're not all there yet, but I made little packages with numbers on them as to represent advent calendars. If I had like a fun, like a quirky, cool, like cottage or something, like this would make awesome wallpaper. And like a little powder room, you know, where it's not too overpowering. This is another one that sells out pretty quickly. This was $325. Again, very pricey, but it has a $1,563 value. That's crazy. That's like a wild value. And this one also says it has 23 full-size items. Thank you, Space NK. That's very nice of you. There are 25 days in this advent calendar and 35 items total, and 23 of them are full-size. That's wonderful. I'm so excited. So the Vogue advent calendar so far is our #1 highest value. This one is #2. We have one box left over there, and I can't remember the total value of it, but it might be pretty high. So we'll see if this one keeps its spot at #2, but I'm so excited about this one, and I think it's just beautiful. Oh, I forgot this one was hanging out on the desk. Okay, let's go ahead and do this little one, and we'll move on to this guy last, at least for our physical in-person advent calendars. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Kylie Jenner advent calendar. This one could look a little bit disappointing coming in between the Space NK and her last one here. Look how little this box is this year. I feel like this is kind of small for the Kylie advent calendar. That made my stomach drop. That made me nauseous. This Kylie Advent calendar is $199. This year they're actually claiming a value though of $250, which in previous years, I don't think they even claimed a value because there wasn't one, is the thing. So $199 for a $250 value, which is garbage. It's not the best. But anywho, Kylie, into the stack. All right, let's move on to the last physical Advent calendar we have today. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. Harrods. I feel like this is the same exact box as last year. I almost didn't buy this one because I was afraid I was ordering last year's calendar. This is the Harrods 25 Days of Beauty Advent Calendar. This one is currently sold out. I feel like it is also another one that sells out super, super quick. Typically the ones you see with like really high values, they just go really quickly. I'm surprised Vogue honestly is still available. Ooh, that could be fun. They have a Harrods Food Hall Favorites Advent Calendar. I've never seen that before. And it's not just like chocolate and stuff, I think, because I also have a Harrods Chocolate Advent Calendar. Ooh, I might get that. Is there something a little bit different? What was I even doing? Oh, that's right. I was trying to find the cost of this box. That's what I was doing. Okay, hold on. Okay, wow, that's actually really not that bad. Okay, it's expensive. It is quite expensive, but for the value, again, not the worst. So this was $250. No, sorry. This was 250 pounds. So it was $324 like USD, but this one I actually think beats out the last Space NK one as far as like value goes. Yes, okay, so the value of this one is 1,600 pounds or $2,074. $324, again, that's so much money, that's tons of money. But for the cost, that's not that bad. That's not that bad, right? We could girl math our way to the top here. Technically, we're making $1,700 by buying this. We didn't lose money. We're making $1,700. All right, you guys, that was everything from our big mountain here behind me. I shall have to rebuild it, but I am going to quickly run through all the calendars that I have purchased, but I have not yet arrived. Hopefully that'll take a lot less time because I thought this was going to be a very short video. I say this every time and it has not been. I have gabbed way too much. I'll just cut it out. It's fine. So we have the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar. It's a $130 Advent Calendar with $730 worth of value, but I can't buy it in the United States, so I had to buy it on eBay for $175 plus $25 shipping. So for $200 instead of $130. This one's gonna frustrate me. Okay, we have the Fenty Beauty Advent Calendar, right? I could only find it available like in the UK, and it was $162 like USD with $650 worth of value. But I went ahead and bought it on eBay because I didn't think we could get it here because it was like, I thought it was like a UK thing. For $220 plus $20 shipping, so $240 instead of $160. And as I was looking it up, I did see an article about it being available for sale in the US tomorrow. Then we have the Rituals Premium Advent Calendar, which is this. Sometimes I get a little confused. I think the one that I purchased might have been some type of European Rituals Advent Calendar because the cost of it was in euros. $160 is what it cost in euros with a $295 value, and yet I paid $200 plus $20 in shipping on eBay. All these next ones have not come from eBay, but a lot of them are missing values because several of them are food related. So we have the Dandelion Chocolate, the most yummiest, deliciousest Advent calendar that we get pretty much every single year now. And last year had a chocolate that was flavored with like sea salt and olives and mushrooms and I think a little bit of dirt maybe. It's $185 with an unknown value. The value is the adventure. And for a chocolate advent calendar, that's a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to the Vosges chocolate advent calendar. That is $600. These better be the most delicious chocolates I ever put in my mouth. But the packaging really does look incredible. I'm really excited to see the box that it comes in. And then we have the ever anticipated P. Louise Advent Calendar, $310 for a $600+ value. And I think this year it's a choo-choo train. They had like a little choo-choo train in the one last year. The one last year was so cool, so pretty. But this year I think like the entirety of the thing is a choo-choo train. A NYX Home Alone Advent Calendar. Now the original price for this was $110. I can't find where I purchased it. I don't think I paid $110 for it. I don't see myself doing that. But you know, but I do believe the original purchasing price is $110. You can find it on sale on different websites, but they also didn't give a value for it. Everything in it is full size, so I guess we could, like, you know, determine the value once we actually get it. And then the next two here are gonna be very different. Maybe I should do these in the same video. I'm gonna have a special guest for at least one of these, and I think she would enjoy the other one as well. So I was gonna have me and my mom do the In Good Taste wine advent calendar. I think she would get a kick out of that. I think she would think it's so much fun. It's $126, and again, the value was wine. I know it didn't really give me a value. But then the second advent calendar in this kind of little category is the Cheese Brothers 12 Days of Cheesemas for $120. Again, the value is cheese. That's, you get to eat cheese. That's the value associated. But if like my mom and I did like a wine and cheese advent calendar video, I think that could be really fun. And then the last three I have on this list are all from Target. The Target Joy and Beauty like Ulta collaboration advent calendar is $45 with a $133 value. Then there's just like the standard Target Beauty advent calendar. It is $20 with a $70 value. And then the Target Skincare advent calendar, $20 with a $70 value, I think. So that's a whole lot of advent calendars and a whole lot of numbers, but I feel like I'm missing some. I feel like there's some that we do standardly like every year, or at least we have like last year, and I feel like I'm missing them. So please let me know down below if I'm missing any, or there's some that you know about that you want me to try out, or there's some kind of like super niche ones that you think would be really fun. Let me know down below in the comments. But I'm gonna go ahead and total up our little list here of what I spent on these calendars, which I'm so scared to look at, and then how much they are in value. Please keep in mind, buying this many advent calendars is insane. I only do that for this channel. I only do that in hopes to be able to make videos for you guys, make content for you guys. This is my job. Please don't buy this many advent calendars. But I just want to let you know that I am in no way, shape, or form attempting to influence you to buy this many advent calendars. Honestly, the opposite. Usually I'm like, don't buy this. Oh gosh, this is not good. Let me do some addition really fast and I'll let you guys know the final tally. I'm fairly certain that I accidentally forgot to write down a couple of these boxes, so I'm gonna have to go back through every single one of them and find the numbers and put them down. So that should be fun. That should be a good time. Anyway, anywho, scary numbers to come. Scary numbers coming up right now. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick to my tummy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so I spent way more than I thought I did. My total calculation for what I spent, I'm so nauseous, is $6,908. Oh, the cost of advent season. I hope it goes well. If it goes well. If it doesn't, this might be a problem. Okay, but the total value that I have so far for all of this, I will make amendments if I need to as I'm editing the video. But the total value is $17,728. So when you think about it, right? And technically, these things sell, like especially the ones that like get sold out, sell for so much more on eBay. I could be like making money. That's like $10,000 more than I spent. And the $17,000 number is bigger than the $6,000 number. So again, pretty please keep in mind that nearly $7,000 is an investment in my business. It is, so you gotta spend money to make money. That's what they say. That's what all the gurus say. So it's an investment in my business. I'm not just spending $7,000 like on a purse. You can drop $7 grand on a purse like that. I instead am dropping $7,000 on an investment to get $17,000, and I'm gonna get like 40 videos out of it. So that is a lot of content, and I think that is okay. I think that it'll be okay. Some quick amendments to the numbers because I did find the calendars that I forgot to write down. So the $6,908 I said I originally spent on the advent calendars is now $7,293, and the $17,728 value for all the calendars is now $19,465. I really am excited. I can't wait to see all the stuff that is in here. I hope we see some new, fun, exciting things. I hope we find some brand new calendars that we end up loving and wanting to get next year. Maybe I can get away from the clutches of some of the terrible ones besides Sephora. We'll always unbox Sephora. It's tradition. time. I don't start my Christmas season by just ripping Sephora a new one. Like I don't feel the Christmas spirit. So, alright you guys, that is everything I have for you all in this advent calendar rundown. I'm sorry this was a long video. They just how it happens. I hope you guys are excited for advent calendar season, officially starting with the first advent unboxing coming up here very soon. So stick around if you want to see all these boxes busted into and also busted up a little bit. We're gonna roast them just a little bit. Not all of them, just the ones that deserve it. Just thank you guys so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It means the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!